Hey everybody! Good night! How are you? Hi, hi.
Hi.
Hello, teacher. I'm frying you.
Hi, Topsom Nam. Great! Thank you very much for asking. Hi, Charles. Thank you very
Okay.
much. Thank you guys. So, good night, everybody. Okay, guys, good evening. Right, guys, good evening, because it's a greeting. So, good evening, everybody. I hope that you are doing great. Okay, guys, that you are having a great Wednesday so far. And, yeah, okay, guys, that you are ready to how is it ready to get into the weekend, right, guys? We are almost there, right, guys? We are at the middle, right, guys? We are in the middle of the week, so we are almost there, almost into the weekend, almost enjoying, like imagining that we are enjoying time with our loved ones, or I don't know, right, guys? So pretty much we are almost there, guys. So welcome everybody. I hope that you are great, okay? So with that being said, guys, we are going to start right away, right, guys? We are going to continue with the topic that we discussed on Monday, right? And it was about the gerunds. Remember, we were talking about the gerunds when they have a functionality of an object within the sentence, right? So today we are going to have a little review about that, but also we are going to keep on moving forward into another topics, right, guys? Into another aspects or cases or scenarios in which we can find gerunds and infinitives, okay, guys? So just bear with me a moment here. I'm going to share my screen with you so that you are able to have visibility of what we are talking about. So let me take a look here. From the current slide. Awesome, guys. That's it. And let me share with you my screen. Take a look here. Is everything good? That's it. Awesome, guys. So as I mentioned, right, guys, we discussed on Monday, right, guys, last Monday, that we um are able to use different verbs in English, right, guys, when they don't work or they don't have a functionality of the main verb in the sentence, right, guys? When we are talking about activities or listing activities in a sentence, we use what we know, what we know as gerunds or infinitives. Okay, so remember that the gerunds is the ing form, right, guys? The ing form of a verb, and the infinitive is to and the base form: to dance, to shop, to sightsee, to travel, right? So, as an exercise that I recommended to you guys, in order for you to keep on practicing the gerunds, right, guys, when they work as objects or they function as objects in the sentence. So I recommended you to choose six of these verbs, right, guys? Six of these verbs so that you were able to create sentences. Okay, guys, create sentences using those verbs as main verbs and using gerunds when listing an activity, right, guys, in the same sentence. So I hope that you completed the exercise. Okay, guys, I hope that you had completed the exercise, because remember that practice makes perfect. So it means that the more you practice, okay, guys, the more you are going to assimilate things. Okay, guys, you are going to adapt or adopt, okay, guys, adapt or adopt new terms, new concepts, and also new topics as well, right, guys? So this is pretty much what we discussed, right, guys? That there are some verbs that have to be followed by a gerund always, other verbs that have to be followed by infinitives always, right, guys? That always have to be followed by infinitives. Another situations in which it doesn't matter, I can use gerunds or infinitives and the sense of the sentence will stay the same. And the fourth scenario, where depending if I use a gerund or an infinitive, the sense of the sentence will be given. Okay, guys, the sense of the sentence will be dictated. Okay, so just bear with me a moment here. Awesome. So, with that being said, right, guys, we are going to continue, okay? So the review that we'll have today, okay, is this, okay? Pretty much remember what a transitive verb is, right? So gerunds as objects answer the question what. Remember, she likes what? What does she like? Cooking, right? So gerunds, when they work or they function as objects in the sentence, they answer to the question what. Okay, guys, what? So for transitive verbs, the transitive verbs, guys, are those verbs that require an object to work. Okay, guys, require an object to have sense or have like structure in the sentence. Okay, I cannot say she likes if I don't have context, guys. If I just say, I don't know, we are walking down the street and someone says she likes, we don't have context. So the sentence is not complete. It is not, it doesn't make sense. Okay, guys, it doesn't make sense because it is incomplete. We are missing she likes what, right? So we are missing more information. Now, of course, if I do have context, right, guys, if we are in a conversation and we are talking about, okay, likes and dislikes, and someone says, mm, I don't think she likes dogs. And someone says she likes or she does, right, guys? So in that case, we do have context because we are talking about what? About dogs, right, guys? So with a context or within a context, um, those verbs, the transitive verbs, may work, right, guys? May work. But if we do not have context at all, then those verbs need an object, okay, guys? Need a what to work, okay? That's it. So we have some examples here, okay? About transitive verbs, right? She likes what? Cooking, right? Remember, likes is a transitive verb, right, guys? Likes is a transitive verb, but at the same time, you can use infinitives, right? You can use infinitives. So within the rule, there are some exceptions, okay, guys? So that's something that you have to consider as well. Within the rule, there are some exceptions, such as like. Okay, like can be followed by a gerund or an infinitive, right? It is a transitive verb, but it's an exception. Okay, guys? Now let's go with example number two. We enjoy. What do we enjoy? Resting on weekends. Okay? Resting on weekends. Now, here, enjoy is a transitive verb. Okay, guys? Enjoy is a transitive verb that needs an object. Okay, guys? That needs an object, needs a what. And this one is not an exception. It means that it has to be followed by a gerund, and that's it. Okay, guys? That is the only way for that to be possible. Okay? And example number three, children love what? What children love, right? What do children love? Eating sweets, right, guys? That is the what. It is a transitive verb. Okay, guys? That's it. So now we are going to continue with the practice. Okay, guys? Practice, practice, practice. We keep talking about gerunds as objects. Remember, we keep talking about gerunds as objects. So we are using only gerunds. Okay, guys? Only gerunds, like so far. Okay, guys, right now, in this moment, we are going to use gerunds. So let's complete the following sentences using a gerund. Use the verbs at the right, bear with me a moment here. There we go. Use the verbs at the right, over here, right, guys? The right side of the screen. So we have the verbs that are correct or that are accurate to use in the sentences. So you have to choose. Okay, guys, for example, number one, I often go to the beach. I like, and you have to choose one of this, right, guys? One of these, and make it a gerund so that it makes sense because I already have like as the main verb. Okay, so let's try to do this and complete the exercise. Okay, guys, complete the exercise, and after we are going to check it out together. Okay, So 2 minutes, okay, 2 minutes on the clock, so that you are able to, complete the exercise, and then we will check it out. Okay, so let's go, guys. Oh, Rose, I see your message. Good evening. I'm in class tonight. My phone was broken. That was because of my absence. Okay. No worries, Rose. Welcome back. Okay, I'm glad to have you here. And remember that you can rewatch the YouTube videos so that you can follow along. Okay, guys, so you can keep up.
Okay.
No worries. Welcome back. Awesome, guys. So 2 minutes on the clock. Let's review. Okay, guys, let's check the exercise. So, you can open your mics, okay, guys, to participate, okay? Remember that it's the gerund. So, let's try to make these verbs gerunds, okay? So, number one, I often go to the beach. I like,
Swim.
uh-huh, swimming, right? I like swimming. Remember that it's the gerund, so ing, right? That's it. Now let's go with number two. My uncle loves. Nice. Driving so much. Oh, there we go. Driving so much that he bought a new sports car. Okay? My uncle loves driving so much that he bought a new sports car. That's it. Number three. My sister enjoys.
Painting.
Mhm. Great. Painting. I will give her a canvas as a birthday gift. Okay? My sister enjoys painting. I'll give her a canvas as a birthday gift. That's it. Now let's go number 4. This Christmas, I imagine.
Having.
Cooking.
Hmm. Okay, I imagine.
Cooking.
Cook dinner.
Cooking.
Okay. Well, could be, but here I don't have cook on the right side, so which one could I use instead of cook?
Having.
Having, right? That's it. So, yes, this Christmas I imagine having a wonderful dinner with my family, right? That's it. Awesome, guys, you got it. Now let's go with number 5. At airports, travelers should avoid
Live.
leave?
Moving.
Aha, leaving, right? Leaving their luggage unattended. Okay, unattended. That's it. So that's it, okay, guys. This is the gerund of the verbs that we have at the right side of the screen, right? And this is how they work, right? So let's check this out, right? Remember that. Remember that here the main verb is like, right? That is the main verb. In number 2, loves. In number 3, enjoys. In number 4, imagine, right? Imagine. And number 5, avoid, right? Avoid. So, those are the main verbs in the sentence, right? So it means that they will change. Okay, guys, they are the ones that will change, that should change if I am using a different tense. For example, like simple present, right? They are all in simple present. This is why I see loves, right? My uncle loves. So those are the ones that I am conjugating, right, guys? Depending on the tense that I'm using, right? Now, the gerunds are just joining, are just, um, how is it they are just being part of the sentence to give it meaning, right, guys? But they are not going to change. Okay, guys, they are not going to change. So they are accompanying, right, guys? They are accompanying the main verb, the gerunds, right, guys? The ones in green. Those are just like secondary verbs, right, guys? Secondary verbs that are just joining or accompanying the main verb in yellow. Okay, guys, that's it. Awesome. Great. And they are always, right? They are always answering to the question what? Again, I like what? Swimming. My uncle loves what? Driving. My sister enjoys what? Painting, right? I imagine what? Having a wonderful dinner with my family. Okay, travelers should avoid leaving. Leaving what? Their luggage unattended. Right, guys? Those are answering to the question what. Okay, that's it. Now let's go with retention. Okay, guys, retention. So let's go. Baby, could you please read sentence number 1?
I teacher.
Hello, baby. Could you help me out with sentence number 1?
I often go to the beach. I like swimming.
Awesome. That's it. I often go to the beach. I like swimming. Awesome. Thank you very much, baby Drew. That's it. Now let's go with number 2. Let's see. Oh, bear with me, guys. Number 2, Rose, could you help me out, please?
My uncle loves driving so much that he bought a new sport car.
That's it. Thank you very much, Rose. You got it? Awesome. Now let's go with number three. Charles, could you help me out, please?
My sister enjoys painting. I will give her a canvas as a birthday.
Awesome. As a birthday gift. Awesome. Thank you very much, Charles. Now let's see, Jocelyn, could you help me out with number four?
This Christmas, I imagine having a wonderful dinner with my family.
Great. That's it. Awesome. Thank you very much, Jocelyn. You did it great. Now let's go with number five. Let's see. Daily, could you help me out, please?
At airports, to avoid food, avoid using their luggage and attending.
Great. That's it. Thank you very much. We got it, okay? Great, guys. So, let's continue, okay, guys? Let's continue. Now, I have a question for you guys. What do you like doing in your free time? Okay, so now it's as we are practicing, okay, guys, I need you to create three sentences, okay, guys, three sentences of what you enjoy or what you like doing in your free time. Okay, guys, what do you like doing in your free time? Three sentences. I like going to the movies. I like hanging out with my family. Okay, guys. So three sentences, and of course, remember using gerunds. Okay, guys, using gerunds. Despite the fact that we can use infinitives or gerunds with like, we are going to choose using gerunds. Okay, guys, we are going to choose using gerunds for the exercise. Okay, so let's see, 3 minutes. Okay, guys, 3 minutes, and then we will share. Okay, guys, we'll share the sentences that we just created. Okay, so what do you like doing in your free time? 3 minutes on the clock, and then we will check it out. Great, guys. So 3 minutes on the clock. Okay, so let's check this out. Now, you can either, yes, share it in the chat. Okay, guys, share it in the chat area here, or you can share it in WhatsApp if you'd like to. Okay, so either way, it's okay. Okay, you can do it anywhere you would like. Okay, that's it. So here, for example, I have delis. So it says, in my free time, I like reading, I like playing football, and I like sleeping. Right? That's it. Now, question, Deli. Do you like playing football or soccer?
Soccer ball.
Soccer ball? That's it. That's it. Awesome. Yeah, because football is the one that like home. No, it's not a home run, guys. That is baseball. Oh no, how is it a touchdown? Aha, touchdown. That's what you score. That's it. So, yes, football is the touchdown, right? And soccer is the goal. Okay, guys, is the goal one. So heads up. Okay, guys, that's it. And Deli says, I like sleeping. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I got you. Okay. I feel you, because yeah, sleeping, guys, is really really good, right? It's just like a renewal pretty much. Okay, that's cool. Awesome. Now it says, Rose, I like to read. Okay, using gerunds, I like reading. Okay, gerunds ing. Okay, Rose, so I like reading. Now let's see. Charles says, I like, okay, to watch series. Okay, okay. Nice. Just remember that we are using the gerund, okay, guys? So I like watching series or films. I like playing video games, and I like taking photos of sunsets. Okay. Oh, that's a great hobby. That's a great thing or a great activity to do on your, well, in your free time. That's amazing. Awesome, guys. So that's it. Okay, guys. Remember, gerunds, gerunds, ing, gerunds, ing. Okay, guys. Again, it is true that I can use like with infinitives or gerunds, but right now we are practicing gerunds. Okay, guys, gerunds. After you are able to use it as you'd like. Okay, guys. But now gerunds. Okay, guys, gerund only. Now let's see. Jocelyn says, in my free time, I like swimming. Cool. I like visiting my grandparents, and I like watching movies. Cool. Nice. Watching movies, right? Witching is different, okay? Witching is different. So watching movies. That's it. Maybe a typo there? No worries. Cool, guys. So that's it. Anyone else, guys, has their sentences? No? Excuse me? Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Jocelyn. It's fine. No worries. No worries. Okay, Thompson says, in my free time, I like playing PlayStation, watching movies, and listening to music. Great. That's it. Awesome, Thompson. You did it great. That's it. So you like PlayStation? What is your favorite game? What is your favorite video game, Thompson? PlayStation's video game. Nice. Now let's see. Jocelyn says it's watching. Okay, yeah, it is. It is awesome. Thank you very much for that. Great, guys. So that's it. Okay, guys, thank you very much for the participation. Okay, that's amazing. It's really cool to read you guys on the chat. So now that we just completed the exercise, let's continue. Okay, guys, let's continue with more. Okay, guys, more. So, uh, let me take a look here. Bear with me, guys. Okay, that's it. So, this is rule number one of gerunds. Okay, guys, this is rule number one of gerunds, right? We just reviewed how to use gerunds, right, guys? We have a little, well, a small list, right, guys? We have a small list with some verbs that will be or should be followed by a gerund, right, guys? Now, we are going to keep on like adding more scenarios, right, guys? Not only with gerunds, but also with infinitives. So let's take a look to that right now, which is this, right, guys? Remember, okay, guys, remember, gerunds, right, guys, is the ing of a verb. Okay, guys, gerunds, when we are talking about listing activities, mentioning out other activities within the same sentence, besides the main verb, we are talking about gerunds or infinitives. Gerunds is the ing form, and infinitives is the to plus the base form of the verb, right? So to dance, to watch, to swim, to sing, right, guys? So that is the infinitive. Okay, guys, that is the infinitive. Now we are going to talk about gerunds after prepositions. Okay, guys, after prepositions and infinitives after adjectives. Okay, guys, so here I'll introduce you to scenario number three and scenario number four. Oh, sorry, scenario number two and scenario number three, right, guys? Scenario number one, gerunds functioning as objects in transit after transitive verbs. Scenario number two, gerunds after prepositions. And scenario number three, infinitives after adjectives. Okay, so let's talk about that. Now, don't worry, they are easier and simpler than you think. Okay, guys, so they are easier and simpler than you think. Let's take a look to this, okay? Identify gerunds and infinitives, right, guys? This is just a review. Remember, for gerunds, use ing after verbs. For infinitives, use to before verbs, right, guys? Before the base form of the verb. This class enjoys learning English, right? We don't want to have fish for lunch, okay? So, gerund and infinitive, okay? That's it. So, let's take a look here. Can you help me out, Dobson? Could you help me out to read the slide, please?
Remember, gerunds and infinitives have different purpose. So far, we have lean. They are used to separate two verbs. Gerund has objects after transitive verbs. Everybody in this class enjoys learning new vocabulary. Infinitive, infinitive after verb of attitude, of ability. You are learning to speak English.
That's it. Thank you very much, Dobson. Now let's take a look to pronunciation here, okay? This one, purposes. Can you repeat it, please?
Purposes,
Nice. Learned
learned,
and separate.
and separate.
Cool. That's it. Thank you very much,
Okay,
Dobson.
thank you
Awesome.
too.
My pleasure. Awesome, guys. So, yeah, right, guys, remember, this is the case that we just reviewed, right, guys? Gerunds as objects after transitive verbs, right, guys? After transitive verbs. Learning, just give me a moment, guys. Learning, I'm missing here an N. Learning. Well, learning, that's it. Awesome. And then I have the other situation. Okay, guys? Infinitives after verbs of attitude or ability. Okay, guys. So this is like the, how is it? Like the other part, okay, guys, of the gerunds as objects, right? Infinitives after verbs of attitude or ability. Okay, guys? Attitude or ability. So it means, right, guys? It means that if I have, okay, guys, if I have a gerund, oh, just give me a moment, guys. There you go. Sorry, if I have a verb, right, guys, not a gerund, a verb that implies attitude or ability. For example, I don't want to eat fish. I don't want. It means an attitude. Okay, guys. It means like it's giving the sense of an attitude. I don't want. Okay, guys. I don't want. I don't want to eat fish. Here you are learning to speak English. We are talking about abilities, okay, guys? You are learning a new ability. So that is what the verb is implying, okay, guys? Is giving you the, how is it? Is giving you the understanding, right? Is giving you the understanding about ability or attitude. Okay? So you are learning to speak English, right? That's it. Now, let's continue. Okay, guys, we are going to talk about this one later. Okay, this is just for you to have like the comparison, okay? Gerunds as subjects, infinitive after verbs of attitude and ability. Gerunds as gerunds before no, not before, after prepositions, and infinitives, right, guys, after adjectives. So let's take a look here. We are going to talk about that now. So, there you go. Simple rule. Okay, guys, simple rule. If you need a verb after a preposition, that verb is a gerund. Okay, guys, so if you need a verb after a preposition, that verb it's a gerund. Okay, guys, so let's take a look to the examples. I feel excited before going on vacation. Okay, so before is a preposition. Okay, guys, it is not another verb, right, guys? It is not another verb, just as we learned, right, guys? For example, if we go back a little bit, here I have a verb, and right after I have the gerund, right? So here is not a verb, it is a preposition. Okay, guys, it is a preposition. So I feel excited before going on vacation. People usually complain about waiting for others. Okay, so I have a preposition. Okay, guys. And number three, some internet users don't mind on using their credit cards online. Okay, guys. So, some internet users don't mind on using their credit cards online. On is a preposition, remember? Preposition. We have been talking about prepositions of place, prepositions of time, and on is a preposition of place and a preposition of time, right, guys? So here, as it is a preposition, right after, if I need a verb, right? If my intention is to mention a verb, that verb is a gerund. Okay? So before, about, on, in, at, for, by. Okay, guys, so all those are prepositions. Okay, so here again, after a preposition, I have to use a gerund. Okay, guys, I have to use a gerund, right? Now, let's take a look here. Uh, Okay, that's it. So that is scenario number two. Remember, after a preposition, I need a gerund. Now let's go with scenario number three. Another simple rule. Okay, guys, let's take a look. Let's see. Charles, could you help me out to read this one, please?
Two verb is definitive. For some people, it is difficult to show their emotions. It is good to train the soul and the heart. It would be nice to feel happy all the time. I felt great to see you today.
Nice. That's it. Thank you very much, Charles. You did it great. Just pronunciation here, heart.
Heart,
Heart.
heart,
Nice. That's it. Awesome. Thank you very much, Charles. So that's it. So this is scenario number four, right? If I need a verb after an adjective, remember, I need an infinitive. Adjectives, guys, are words that describe. Okay, guys? Adjectives are words that describe. Describe people, describe objects, describe the physical condition of something, describes the color, describes the form, the size. Okay, guys? So adjectives describe. Okay, guys? Adjectives describe. So, such as we use it, right, guys? Here, after an adjective, I need to use an infinitive. Okay, guys? So, for some people, it is difficult. Difficult, it is an adjective. I am describing the intention, right, guys? Not the intention, but the how is it, the level of difficulty. The level of difficulty that the showing their emotions, right, guys? Showing people's emotions is, okay, or has. So in this case, for some people, it is difficult to show, right? It is difficult to show their emotions. It is good. Good is an adjective, right? I am talking about conditions. I am talking about states. Good, nice, wonderful, beautiful, right, guys? All of that. So it is good to train the soul and the heart, right, guys? Again, after the adjective, I needed a verb, and that verb is an infinitive, right? Awesome. It would be nice, right, guys? Nice to feel happy all the time. Again, nice is the adjective, and right after I need a verb, and that verb should be an infinitive. Okay? And the last one, I felt great. Again, I am talking about the state of mind, right, guys? Describing. So, great to see you today, right? Nice. So here, if I keep on doing the same thing about identifying the main verb and identifying that the infinitive is not the main verb, but it's like a complement. Okay, guys? It's a complement to the sentence. So, for some people, it is difficult. Is, in this case, is the main verb. Because I can say for some people, it was difficult to show their emotion. Or for some people, it will be difficult to show their emotions. Is the one that is going to change, right, guys? As I conjugate it in different tenses, right? It is good, again. The verb is the verb be, right, guys? It is good to train the soul and the heart, right? It would be good to train the soul and the heart. It was good to train the soul and the heart. Again, the one that changes as I conjugate it to different tenses is the verb be. Is in this case, right? Number three, it would be nice to feel happy all the time. And number four, I felt. right? I felt great to see you today. That is the main verb. Okay, guys, the main verb of each one of the sentences. The infinitives here are not main verbs, they are secondary. Okay, guys, they are not changing, not it doesn't matter if I am talking in the past, in the future, or in the present. They stay the same, right, guys? So to show, to train, to feel, and to see, right? That's it. And of course, in the middle, right? In the middle, I have the adjective. Let me search for another color, maybe this one. Yeah, that's it. So the one in sky blue or light blue, that is the adjective. Okay, so okay, guys, after an adjective, I have to use infinitive. Right, guys? That's it. So, again, we just reviewed three scenarios, right, guys? Because the number four, we are going to talk about that on Monday, right? But today, right now, we are talking about scenario number three and number two and number three, right? Gerunds after prepositions and infinitives after adjectives. Okay, guys, that's it. Now, let's take a look here. Just bear with me a moment here. Where is this? Nice. So we start with the practice time, okay? But before we go there, okay, guys, do we have any question? Bear with me. It says after. Oh, bear with me. Daily says, teacher, after the course, please share with us the screen for we can read it like review. You mean the presentation?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, well, what I can do, or that what you can do is visiting the video, the recording, so that you can rewatch. It's the same material, okay? No worries. That's it.
Okay, teacher.
Of course, of
Thank
course.
you.
Oh, bear with me, guys. Bear with me, guys. Just give me a moment. Okay, that's it. Sorry, guys. Sorry for that. I just got a message over here. So thank you very much for your patience. Okay, that's it. So let's go then to the practice time. Okay, guys, let's go to the practice time. Let's do some practice. Okay, guys, let's do some practice. Gerunds, infinitives, right? Now we are going to focus, okay, guys, we are going to focus on these scenarios, right? After prepositions and after adjectives, right? Just those two. Okay, guys, we are going to keep on practicing the other scenarios, but we are going to go step by step. Okay, so let's go. What do we have to do here, right, guys? Over here, we have to complete the sentences using a gerund or an infinitive. Okay, guys, that's what we have to do. Now, remember, you have to notice, you have to make sure and be aware of if it's a preposition or if it's an adjective, right? If it's a preposition, then the verb that it's within the brackets, right? Within the brackets, I have to use a gerund, for example. And if it's an adjective, the verb that it's within the brackets, I need to use an infinitive, right? So on. So let's go. Okay, guys, let's go. 3 minutes on the clock so that you can complete the exercise and then we'll check it out. Okay, guys, so 3 minutes and then we will discuss it. Awesome, guys. So, more than 3 minutes on the clock. Okay, guys, so let's check this out. Or do you need more time? Are you ready? You let me know. We ready? Okay, awesome. I'll take that as a yes. So let's take that and check this out. Okay, guys. So, number one. Okay, guys. First, okay, guys, I will throw two questions. Okay, number one, I will ask you gerund or infinitive, and you have to say gerund or infinitive. Okay. And question number two, I would say, okay, what is the gerund or what is the infinitive? Okay, guys, and then you are able to say the gerund or just like that, right, guys? Watching, to watch. Okay, guys, the answer like with the verb that we see on screen. Okay, guys, that's it. So let's go with number one. She is crazy about dance. Should I use a gerund or an infinitive, guys?
Infinitive.
Okay, do we all agree, guys? Infinitive?
Drama.
Gerund? Okay. So I have one infinitive and one gerund. What do the others think? Okay. Okay. So in this case, guys, I have about. Okay, so about is a preposition. Should I use a gerund or an infinitive after prepositions, guys? Mhm. Should I use the ing?
She's crazy about dancing.
That's it. Awesome. So yes, I should use the gerund, right, guys? And the ing of dance is dancing, right? So yeah, there we go. About is a preposition. Okay, guys, it's a preposition. And after prepositions, I should use gerunds, okay? That's it. Now, let's continue, okay? Number two. It is beautiful time doing what you love. Should I use a gerund or an infinitive?
Infinity. Spending.
Hmm. Okay,
To spend.
that's it. I should use an infinitive because beautiful is an adjective, right, guys? Beautiful is an adjective, so I should say it is beautiful to spend time doing what you love, right? That's it. Just bear with me a moment. There we go. Nice. So, yes, it is beautiful to spend time doing what you love, right? Now let's go with number three. We are interested
No.
in at a call center. Should I use a gerund or an infinitive, guys?
Working.
Hawking.
Yeah.
Nice, that's it.
And Hawking.
I should use a gerund and it is working, right? Working. We are interested in, right? In is the preposition. Now let's go with number four. It was difficult, gerund or
To
infinitive?
see. To see.
See,
Nice. To see him losing the game, right, guys? So I should use an infinitive because difficult is an adjective, okay? Great. Now let's go with number 5.
Question.
I must accept I'm not good at, but I play.
Singing.
Huh? Which one?
Singing.
At singing.
Singing.
Great. That's it. At singing, right, guys? At singing, I should use the
Singing.
gerund, right? I should use the gerund because at is a preposition of time.
Mm,
That's it, guys. Awesome, guys. You did it great. So, with that being said, okay, guys, with that being said, we are going to keep on. Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, there we go. So, with that being said, we are going to keep on practicing. Okay, we are going to keep on practicing this, right? So that you are able to um, identify the adjectives versus the prepositions. Okay, so let's take a look here. Where is this? Nice. So, exercise number 2. Okay, guys, exercise number 2. Read the following paragraph. Identify all the examples of gerunds and infinitives. Okay, guys, all the examples of gerunds and infinitives. Okay, so heads up, and this is just like a tip. Okay, guys. Huh. Gerunds and infinitives. Okay, guys. So this is the deal breaker. Okay, so gerunds and infinitives are also part of some tenses. Okay, guys, so for example, present progressive. I am talking. I am using the ing of the verb. I am using the gerund, but it is part of the tense. Okay, guys, it is part of the tense. It means that I need the gerund to complete the structure of the tense. Okay, guys? If I don't use the ing in the present progressive, then I will be lost. Okay, guys? I'll be lost. Okay? Because it means that I'm not using the structure correctly. So, I am talking. Talking is a gerund. Okay, guys? Talking is a gerund too. That's it. So let's take a look about that. Here you are going to find them all. Okay, guys, so try to find all the examples of gerunds and infinitives that you are able to identify in this, okay, guys, in this little paragraph, in this little story. And after we are going to check them out. Okay, guys, we are going to check it out. So let me share with you the screen. Okay, guys, let me show you or share with you a screenshot so that you can maybe you can, I don't know, highlight it, right, guys? There are some phones that have that have that option, right, that you are able to highlight some words within a photo, within an image, and or you can rate them. Okay, guys, just identify all the examples of gerunds and infinitives that you find, and then we are going to talk about it. Okay, so 5 minutes on the clock. Okay, 5 minutes on the clock, and then we will check it out. Awesome, guys. So, are you ready? Okay, guys, are you ready? Let's check this out, okay? So, we are going to participate in the chat. Okay, guys, we are going to participate in the chat, and I'll read. Okay, guys, I'm going to read the text, and you are going to let me know the the gerund or infinitive that you find in that part. Okay, so I will be doing pauses. Okay, guys, I'll be pausing during the way during the reading so that you are able to let me know if there's any gerund or infinitive and which one. Okay, guys, which one or what is the gerund and infinitive. Okay, so let's go. My sister wants to become an international ballet dancer. She dreams of dancing on big stages around the world, like Broadway, Paris, or England. Okay? So, do I have any gerunds or infinitives here, guys? Which ones? Which are the gerunds and infinitives that I can find here in part number one? From my sister to England.
Wrong.
Which one?
To become.
To become. That's it. So, to become. Any other gerund or infinitive?
Infinitive.
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 That's it. That is an infinitive, right? Now, do I have any other gerund or infinitive in the rest of the paragraph?
Dancing.
Nice.
Then
Dancing.
Correct. Dancing. And is that an infinitive or a gerund?
Gerund.
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 Great. That's it. Awesome. Now let's continue. We know it is difficult to get up to that point, but it's not impossible.
Gerund.
She is practicing all the time.
To get up.
So,
Practicing. Practicing.
okay, so I hear to get up and practicing,
To
right?
get up and
To get
practicing.
them into infinitive.
That's it. So I
Get
have
up. Infinitive.
infinitive and gerund, right, guys? That's it.
Mm.
Awesome. Now let's continue.
Last
Last
Last month,
month,
we went to one
she went to
audition.
an audition. Unfortunately, she did not make the cut. For her, it was a bitter pill to swallow, but she is not giving up.
to
To
swallow.
shallow.
Yes,
To shallow.
Huh?
Given up. They given.
Great. That's it. So let me take a look here. If I check this, oh, it disappeared. Okay, give me a moment, guys. I don't know what happened here, so
yes,
let me go back. Let me go back.
given.
Let me go back. Where is this? That's it. Awesome. So let's go with to
To
become
swallow.
dancing, to get
To
up,
get
practicing.
to stop.
That's it. Sorry, guys. So here, you said which one? Sorry, what is the answer? Giving up? Yes.
To show.
To swallow. Given.
To
Giving
swallow.
up.
Nice. To
Giving up.
swallow and giving
Given.
up.
Giving up.
That's it, guys. So yes, here guys, I will mark giving up because that is the expression, okay guys, that is the complete expression. So giving up it's like to surrender, okay guys, to like oh, I don't want to know anything. I give up. Okay guys, I quit. Okay guys, I quit. So, yes, to swallow infinitive giving up is a gerund, right guys? Now let's continue. Oh, sorry. Jocelyn, do you have a question? Sorry.
Okay, I have a question.
Mhm.
Uh, she's practicing. This is a gerund or a or ing form.
Infinity.
Which one?
She is practicing as a
She
verb.
is
This is a
practicing.
gerund or ing form.
Ah, okay, that yeah, that is a gerund. Practicing is a gerund.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's part of
Mm.
the present progressive structure, right? She is practicing, so that is present progressive, but you use gerunds to complete the present progressive. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think is a ing form. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, ing form, gerund. That's it.
Okay.
You got it. Awesome. Great. Now let's continue. Life is not about, life is about
She
not
is
giving up and moving forward. She is happy to attend a new audition next month. Do I have any
toi,
gerunds?
toi, temps,
To attend.
dans le temps,
Huh? To attend.
or
A infinitive.
Great, that is an infinitive.
And
So then
going,
let me go there. Huh? Do I have any other from life
going,
to month? Sorry? It's okay. Top son, you have your microphone. Okay. No worries.
toi, temps, and going,
Uh-huh. So here I have two, right? Giving up again and moving, right? Moving forward. So moving
mm,
is another gerund. That's it.
okay.
And after I have to attend, right? Which is the infinitive.
mm,
Now let's go with the last part. It is for a Christmas play. I'm not sure if she's going to make it this time, but
to,
she's just 8 years old, anyways.
to make,
Nice.
to make,
To make, right, guys? That's it. Great. Okay, guys, you did it. So those are all the gerunds and all the infinitives. Now, I want us to analyze the following. Okay, guys? Let's take a look to this. Let's pay attention to this, okay? So, let me go with a different color. Okay. So, my sister wants to become, right, guys? So this is joining, right? To become is an infinitive. Accompanying, right, guys, a verb that implies attitude or ability, right? Wants to become. So this is a secondary verb. Now, she dreams of dancing. What is happening here? I have the gerund after a preposition. Right, guys? After a preposition. So this is why I use dancing, right? Now, we know it is difficult. Difficult is an adjective. So after an adjective, I use an infinitive. Difficult to get up, right? Difficult to get up. Now, she is practicing all the time. Now, here something different happens. This is what I was mentioning to you. Okay, guys? In this case, practicing is not working or is not functioning as a secondary verb. It is part of the structure of the present progressive. So I use gerunds with the present progressive. So here is none of the cases, none of the scenarios that we just reviewed, right? It's just about the structure. Okay, guys, so I can use infinitives and gerunds because the tense structure requires it. Okay, so here I am not using the gerund because it is a verb that is transitive, right, guys? It is a transitive verb. I am not using practicing the gerund because is followed or is after uh, a preposition, right, guys? Is in this case is not a preposition, right, guys? It's a verb. So it is none of the scenarios. I am using the gerund because it is the structure that I have to use to complete the present progressive. Okay, so this is another case in which I can use gerunds. Now let's continue. For her, it was a bitter pill to swallow. Bitter pill is an adjective. It is describing an how is it? An unpleasant situation. Something that is not good, something that is bad, like bad news. Okay, guys, bad news, right? It's a bitter pill, something that we don't like, right, guys? A news or a situation that we don't like, right, guys? That it's something bad or that can unmotivate us, right, guys? Because it's not what we wanted, what we expected. So bitter pill is an adjective. Therefore, this is why I see to swallow, right? But she is not giving up. Again, here the gerund is not working because it's not functioning after a transitive verb. It is not functioning after a preposition. It is functioning as part of the present progressive. Is not giving up, isn't giving up. Okay, guys, so this is the other case in which I use gerunds. Okay, and the same happens here. Okay, so life is about not giving up. Okay, guys, now here something different happens because here the gerund is not working, right, guys? Is not working as the present progressive. It is working because it's after the preposition, right? About not. About not. And giving up, right, guys? Giving up is the gerund because about not is the preposition. Okay, guys? So here it is different. It's not the present progressive, right, guys? It's not the present progressive anymore, right? Life is about not giving up. Okay, guys, so this is why I see a gerund here because about not is a preposition. Okay, and moving forward, again, this is listing, right, guys? Listing activities or verbs or actions after the preposition. It follows the same line, right, guys? Life is about not giving up and not moving forward, or moving forward, right, guys? It's about moving forward, right? So that's why I see a gerund there. Now let's continue. She is happy to attend. Happy is the adjective. So after I need an infinitive to attend. And she's going to make it. Now here, going is not an adjective, right, guys? So why do I have an infinitive here? Because I am using the future tense. The simple future, going to. And because going to requires an infinitive, going to and the base form. So it will represent, or by, how is it? By structure, it will require an infinitive. Okay, guys, so she's going to make it. Okay, guys, she is going to cook. So it is not an infinitive because it's followed by a verb that expresses or that implies ability or attitude. It is not followed by an infinitive because we have an adjective prior to the verb, right? It's just because it's the structure of the simple future, going to. Okay, guys, so this is another example. Okay, so I wanted to explain you this, guys, because it is really easy for you to cut pretty much all the things that you already know, right, guys? Okay, but I am not talking about anything. I am not using prepositions, so I don't have to use a gerund. No, right, guys? There are tenses that require the use of gerunds or infinitives within the structure, and there are scenarios in which the gerunds and infinitives are not main verbs. They are secondary verbs. Okay, guys, so this is really important as well. Okay, awesome. So with that being said, guys, we are going to stop here, right, guys? Just before we do that, I just want to make sure if there's any question. Do you have any question, guys, about this? No? Are you sure? 100%? Awesome. Okay, guys, that's it. So with that being said, guys, thank you very much. Okay, guys, thank you very much for today's class. Okay, I know that the schedule sometimes might feel like you are really tired, and of course, tomorrow is working day. So I hope that you rest a lot. Okay, guys, that you are able to have a good night. Okay, guys, see you on Monday. Okay, guys, see you next Monday, and I hope that you have a great weekend as well. Okay, enjoy your weekend. Feel free, okay, guys, rest a lot, and see you next Monday. Okay, remember that you can rewatch the recordings in case you want to review the content. Okay, guys, you can absolutely do that. And if you have any other question, please let me know. Okay, you can reach me out on WhatsApp and let me know if you have any questions. Okay, so hope that you have a great night. Okay, guys, see you on Monday. Good night, everybody. Bye bye.
Goodbye, teacher. Bye.
Bye, guys. See you.
Good night, teacher.
Bye bye.